Slim Thug is no stranger to the spotlight, and he's definitely not one to keep quiet when something catches his attention. But when the news broke that Megan Thee Stallion had turned him down at Coachella, the response wasn't exactly what you might expect. Most people assumed it would be all drama, beef, and social media back and forth, but Slim Thug kept his cool and responded in a way that left fans and critics alike scratching their heads. It all started at one of the biggest music festivals in the world, Coachella, the place where stars shine, where legendary moments happen, and where the world's most famous faces all gather in one desert spot for a weekend of music, fashion, and, of course, drama. Megan Thee Stallion, one of the hottest names in rap, was on stage, killing it with her usual confidence and charisma. Meanwhile, Slim Thug, the Houston legend, was in the crowd, likely watching the show and vibing out to the performance. But this wasn't just about music. Slim Thug, being the Houston native that he is, has always had an eye on the next big thing, and Megan was certainly on his radar. Word got around that Slim Thug had tried to make his move on Megan during the festival, something a lot of people probably would have expected. After all, the two are both huge figures in the Houston rap scene, and there's always speculation about possible collaborations or personal connections between artists. However, things didn't go as smoothly as Slim might have hoped. Megan, known for her fiery personality and confidence, wasn't exactly interested in what Slim Thug had to offer. She turned him down, and the word spread like wildfire. But instead of hitting back with a diss or taking shots, Slim Thug took to social media with a surprisingly mature and calm response. He didn't seem offended or upset. He didn't even seem bothered. Instead, he laughed it off, showing respect for Megan and making it clear that it was all love. He didn't get petty. He didn't let his ego get the best of him. Instead, he kept things light, funny, and respectful, essentially saying that it was all good and there were no hard feelings. This reaction was unexpected for many. After all, we're talking about Slim Thug here, a man who's never been shy about speaking his mind and letting his opinions be known. So, why did he take the high road this time? What made this situation different from all the others, where rappers are quick to clap back, start beefs, or turn something small into a full-blown drama? The truth is, Slim Thug's response could be a reflection of where he is in his career and life right now. As a veteran in the game, he's been through the ups and downs, the fame, the drama, and the issues that come with being a public figure in the rap world. At some point, many artists realize that they don't need to engage in every battle or react to every slight. Slim Thug has been around long enough to know that not everything deserves a response, and some things are simply not worth getting upset over. Megan turning him down at Coachella might have stung for a minute, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to change his career or his legacy. Another factor to consider is the mutual respect that exists between Houston rappers. Megan Thee Stallion and Slim Thug are both from Houston, a city with a rich history in hip-hop and rap. While they may have different styles and different fan bases, there's an undeniable bond between them as fellow Houstonians. Houston has always been about supporting its own, and Slim Thug, being one of the city's legends, likely knows that turning this situation into something negative wouldn't do him or Megan any favors. Instead of creating unnecessary drama, Slim chose to show love and let it go. Plus, Slim Thug is no stranger to the game of hype and public perception. He knows that a situation like this could easily be blown out of proportion, especially in the world of social media, where every little detail gets magnified. He could have easily made a big deal about it and dragged Megan into some messy public feud, but he didn't. Instead, he handled it like a grown man, opting to laugh it off and move forward. At the same time, his reaction also shows maturity and wisdom in how to handle rejection in the public eye. In a world where ego often gets the best of people, especially in the rap industry, Slim Thug demonstrated that it's possible to take a loss in stride without making it a spectacle. Rejection happens to everyone, no matter who you are or how successful you've been. The key is how you respond to it. Slim's ability to keep his head high and his cool intact is a lesson in personal growth and handling situations with class. For Megan, this situation was probably just another day in the life of being a superstar. As a young woman who has had to navigate a lot of challenges in the industry, from label drama to public scrutiny, Turning someone down is likely nothing new for her. She's built a reputation for being strong, confident, and unapologetic about who she is. So while the moment might have been awkward for a second, it was probably nothing she couldn't brush off. The fact that Slim Thug respected that and didn't make it more complicated speaks volumes about his character. In the rap world, where beefs are often part of the formula for success, Slim choosing not to engage in a drama-fueled back and forth shows a level of maturity that is often rare among artists trying to stay relevant. What does this moment say about the evolution of both artists? For Slim Thug, it's clear that he's moved past the days of petty squabbles and unnecessary conflict. He's more focused on legacy, growth, and the bigger picture. For Megan, it shows that she's learned how to navigate the pressures of the industry without letting outside distractions get in her way. She's established herself as a leader in hip-hop, and that comes with the territory of having to deal with rejection, judgment, and every other challenge that comes with being in the spotlight. In the end, this Coachella moment between Slim Thug and Megan Thee Stallion might have seemed like a small and insignificant event, but it speaks to something much larger. It shows the importance of handling rejection with grace, staying true to oneself, and knowing when to let things go. Slim Thug could have turned it into a headline-grabbing drama, but instead, he chose to show respect and keep it moving. And that's a move that not only strengthens his reputation, but also sets a positive example for the next generation of artists. As for Megan, she'll continue doing her thing, thriving in her own lane. And Slim Thug, he'll keep building his legacy, one mature, calculated move at a time. Because in the world of hip-hop, sometimes the best way to win is by showing the world that you're above the drama. And Slim Thug just did that effortlessly.